Hello, Awkword comes here. I'm here with a friend, and we have a debate for you. All to hear.
Well, let's get this party started, shall we?
Yeah, you start off with. Okay, hold on. This is a debate between me and him. We've made our own teams. He made his own version of the Avengers. I made my own version of the Dark Avengers, but I'm calling it the Dark Avenger Squad. What's yours gonna be? You say you were gonna call yours when we started this?
I believe it was called the Heroes Ascension or something like that.
Alright. You start off with your team first.
Okay. My team consists of one, Fusion Suit Samus, Master Chief, Cyborg from DC-52, I believe.
Yeah.
DC-52.
You said it was actually more the Injustice Superman
the
Cyborg?
Basically the negative version of Cyborg.
Yeah.
Okay, frick. Sorry, the list was like 30 people each, and it was freaking huge, so I'm just trying to remember names. I'm pretty sure I still have the list.
Yeah, I do. I still have the list. So if you want, I'll name them.
Yeah, please, because my brain's not working.
Alright. His team consists of, as he said, Samus, but it's the fusion suit. Master Chief, Sebastian, Roy Mustang, Cyborg, Grimlock, Cloud, the Fairy Tail Guildmaster, Natsu, Link, Goku, Aaron, One Punch, Gladiator Hulk, Poseidon, Minato, Ichigo, Ichigo, Vision, Vash the Stampede, Beast Boy, Bumblebee, Jace, Natsu's dad, Ingiel, the dragon, Dark Sonic, Dark Sonic, Professor Xavier, Kenpachi, Jin Roy, Nova, and Nagato.
Mm-hmm.
I made 2 changes to my team. I took Natsu off my team, so he's on your team, so it'd be more fair. So my team is regular Samus, the Halo 5 Master Chief, Alucard, Envy, Transformers Armada Wheeljack, Deathstroke, RC, Ava Unit 01, Liliana, Jasper from Steven Universe, Sephiroth, Hela, Doomsday, Nobunaga, Soundwave, Wolf, Spawn, Red She-Hulk, Darth Raven, Shadow, Lobu, Armor Titan, Cell, Madara, Nightmare Moon, Major Matoko, Judge R, Illidan, and Mercy.
Yeah, seems about right.
Yep. Yeah.
Well, and who are going to be the judges? I forget about that.
Oh, the judges. The judges were Odin, Zeus, and Hades.
Okay.
Loki and Lord Beerus. This would be in a little pocket dimension created by Segeza and Chuck Norris, and they are to be the guards to prevent anyone from interfering or leaving.
I'm sorry, this battle load is going to be devastating.
Yeah.
No matter how much you think about it.
Yeah, and it's a 2-4 thing. I have my base, he has his base. We're in a field, like almost like during the times of the Crusaders, Knights, and all that. Hills, trees, a grassy plain, but it's all flat and smooth. And there's a line straight down the middle, meaning before no one can attack each other's base until we cross each other's line.
And even if you cross that line, your your team can still fire back onto your base and damage it.
Yeah.
That's the thing you need to take into consideration.
Yeah. We have his team is more balanced than mine in the intelligence and skill department, but mine has the advantage of the straight up brawn and ruthlessness of some of these people on my team. And how?
Personally, I'm.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry to interrupt, but
No.
personally, I am glad you did not pick Naruto's daughter. I can't remember the name of her because. I'm sorry. We had an earlier discussion about how stupidly overpowered she was to begin with.
Yes.
And we have created a list of characters where we cannot grab or call upon.
Yeah, she was one of them. The other two were Chuck Norris and Segaza because it's Chuck Norris and it's Segaza.
It doesn't work. It doesn't work.
Yeah, and the fact that those two were in a death battle between each other.
And it was a draw. It was that draw between those two.
Yeah, so
if no point happened.
Yeah, say if I had chose Norris and you chose Segaza, this whole battle would have been.
It would not.
It would end right there because both teams would be getting sucked up into a black hole created by these two.
It would just completely obliterate. There's nothing left.
Yeah.
Time and space would just end.
Yeah, and we had a discussion of who on each of our teams would come out the gate headstrong. For him, it would be Grimlock, seeing the fact that I have Armor Titan. His pride would be in jeopardy, seeing someone bigger and stronger than he is.
Oh, Grimlock would get so furious if he saw someone that size. I mean, he's already egotistic enough. If he sees someone as big as him and looks tougher, the king of the Dinobots will be rushing. There's no denying that.
Yeah, and also, besides for Armor Titan on my team, Doomsday will come out the gate because he see a lot of weaklings and just would want to tear them apart.
But there's one thing I must mention that me and him previously discussed off camera.
Yeah.
Is that, as I recall, you have Red She-Hulk.
Yes.
Correct?
I do. I have Eddie. Yeah.
I have Gladiator Hulk on my side. Those two alone were originally married or got together, and seeing that Gladiator Hulk cheated on her,
Yeah.
had 2 children.
Yeah. If any of you have not read the Hulk series of the Planet Hulk, he got sent to a planet. He didn't know anything. He fell in love with an alien after he overthrew the Red King. They had 2 kids, but she ended up dying because of an attack on the planet. He left. He came to Earth. His other son went on a psychopathic, I must conquer the universe because of my mental ability. Well, his other son, Scar, was I think he was kind of like looking for him. He was looking for his dad, I think.
Just a little bit. I mean, he had a lot of pride in him, but he also loved basically everything. He was kind of a peaceful Hulk to begin with.
Yeah, the only time he was vicious was when he came to Earth after finding out that's where his dad landed.
And frankly, that's a whole new environment. Doesn't know anything what's going on or what can happen. It's just complete confusion. That's the only reason he actually went berserk.
Yeah, he went. Yeah, and also the fact Red She-Hulk had finally was there too, along with the rest of Hulk's friends. Even the aliens that he brought with him that were his friends too. That he made friends with on the planet. When she saw Scar, when she found out Scar that there was another Hulk that followed him back to Earth, and the fact that Bruce was normal at the time, so he said, Betty, everyone, meet my son?
Okay, first of all, there was one rule I take to heart. Do not fudge with women. That is the one rule I hold true. If you anger a woman in your life, you will know true hell.
Oh.
If you anger a Hulkatized woman, there's just death. That's just simple. It's done. You really just signed away your will. You're done.
Yeah, and the Red She-Hulk on my team is during that time when she found out that her husband was not loyal to her, but that was not Bruce himself. That was Hulk, because Hulk thought he was free of ever turning back to Banner.
Yeah, but frankly, even Hulk was afraid of that moment.
Oh yeah.
If you actually look in the comics, you can see the fear in his face, because he knew he screwed up. He screwed up majorly right there.
Oh, it almost seemed like to the point where I don't think they would have ever got back along together, but they did. She still kind of had that little distrust for him, but she was more happy that he was back.
A little? I mean, that distrust is still there even to this day in conflicts.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was just she trusted him a little bit, but not much because of that whole incident.
Yeah.
She was just more happy. Yeah. Yeah.
So those are the few amount of people. My Grimlock and my Aaron Titan mode, and Hulk would be the first ones out on the field because one, Grimlock would have his pride completely shattered because of the Armor Titan.
Yes.
And Aaron would see it with complete rage and want revenge of what happened with the walls.
That, and also the one-on-one fight that they had in the manga, where Armor Titan was making a complete fool out of Aaron Titan, just tossing him around and caused Aaron to lose his arm.
Yes.
In that fight.
Yeah, I still feel sorry for Aaron.
Oh, I felt sorry for him too, because it was a cool fight. Don't get me wrong, but
to have your arm literally ripped off, it's just no.
Yeah, and the reason my opinion for Doomsday, why he would be going right out the gate, is because he'll see all these guys on your team thinking they're beneath him. He would want to try and get to them first before they all charge in. And keep in mind, this is also the Injustice Doomsday, but not the Doomsday that was controlled by Superman. It was more of Batman's world's Doomsday, where he had that ponytail.
Yeah.
Yeah, and again, Red She-Hulk, she'll go out the gate because she'll see Hulk.
Because of Gladiator Hulk.
Yeah, Gladiator Hulk, and she's thinking, "You cheating son of a bitch."
Yeah, and frankly, as I see when they get close enough towards the bear, all I really see is She-Hulk just backhanding him, and him flying into the fortress and just, yeah.
This pin there on the wall saying, I'm good.
Yeah. As you see a giant red handprint on his face.
Ooh, and that thing would radiate the orange gamma coming from her too.
Exactly. It's not a good feeling to get slashed, much less by a Hulk.
Yeah, yeah. These teams were originally, they started as a 3-person, they evolved into a 5, then to a 7 and 8, and it just went on from there.
We had to put the cap at 30 because it was again bad enough. Like,
yeah, there were some people on my team he was really shocked that I chose like Alucard. The King Vampire. I would do mass genocide to all races, even my own, because Integra gave me permission.
Okay, you realize, you do realize that if, alright, say in the battlefield, and the battle just started. Okay, Alucard goes on the field, just kind of hovers around, looks at the field, see what's going on, assesses people's power, kind of snickering at himself, saying this will be fun.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Totally.
I do that. Now, all you see is straight up Igneo, the King Fire Dragon from the Fairy Tale series, flying right past him, taking off Hoffman's Valley. Okay? Now, mind you, this is not the Igneo that was, spoiler alert, part of Nuts. This is the Igneo that was before the time lapse, before he went into the future.
Alright.
This is Igneo at his prime and pure power.
The Igneo that helped raise
And frankly,
Natsu when him and his
No.
drag found? Or this before he found Natsu?
Before he found Natsu.
Oh, okay.
Before the Great Dragon and Human War began.
Right.
This is when
Oh.
This is when Igneo was literally the true king of fire dragons. The one that stood above all. Okay, now, Igneo at like minimal power can at least blow up maybe 2.5 mountain range with one blast. Him at full power in his prime, taking out half the Alucard right then and there.
Oh! Alucard
Okay.
would be furious seeing that half of him was just blasted off.
Not even blast off. That was just him whizzing past Alucard. That was him just grazing him.
He's gonna go into a psychotic, oh, I'm gonna have so much fun fighting this thing. And nothing's gonna stand in my way, not even my team members.
Exactly. That's the thing I was thinking about, because Alucard is somewhat of a showboat. He likes to show off, he likes to play with his prey.
Yeah, he
But
does.
with Igneo, he is honorable and he is self-righteous. He lives and breathes for family and protection. Now, seeing that his foster son, Natsu, is on the battlefield with such a powerhouse as Alucard, Igneo would be super protective, and that would be his first target.
Oh, yeah. That's definitely right. But keep in mind, I also have Lobu, who would see Igneo and think, this is another dragon. I fought a dragon before. Where do you think I got my headdress from?
Yeah.
He would go straight for Igneo after realizing, hey, my foster son is here and this vampire notices.
Exactly.
I gotta protect my son and fight this guy off. But at the same time, Lobu would take that,
as a challenge,
yeah.
frankly.
And he...
Now.
Oh.
I'm sorry, but now, the reason I have Cloud from Final Fantasy VII, I don't mean Happen Children, I mean the true Cloud, the one that isn't sick, that isn't powered down. Him at basically with all the fire and the Viagra, the Blizzara, the Thundra abilities in him, and be able to wield Omnis Flash multiple times with ease. Now, seeing that Lobu is a master swordsman and has taken down mythical beasts along with somewhat gods, correct?
Yeah, he fought Orochi in Dynasty Warriors Orochi.
Exactly.
And he followed him after realizing, I don't think I can permanently take this guy down, so I think I might follow him for a bit.
Exactly. Now, seeing that Cloud is one of the greatest swordsmen in Final Fantasy time, at least in my opinion. Of course.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. He's a better swordsman than, say, some of the ones from previous games before him.
Yeah.
And he was just a template for characters after him. Like Lightning and so on. They were based off his template of, yeah, we are good swordsmen and women.
Yeah, we are. And frankly, as Lil Blue would be right on top of trying to get that dragon's attention, I can see Cloud just rushing up to him, wanting to fight him to test his mettle, because given that Lil Blue's history is pretty much the strongest, he was basically the Hulk of his world, correct?
Yes, he
was.
was.
He that powerhouse. Now, seeing that Cloud also is pretty much a Saiyan version of Final Fantasy. He lives to fight, but yet protect. And whenever he sees a strong opponent, he actually wants to fight them, but he chooses to stay back and kind of annihilate, gain information on this point.
Yeah, and Lo Bu also, in his right, he looks for a worthy opponent as well. So he would take up Cloud's challenge and say, "I will fight you first, then I'll go after the dragon."
Exactly, and Cloud would just pretty much snicker and said, "As you wish, get ready." I mean, frankly, that fight alone would be amazing to see.
The fact that seeing Cloud going one-on-one with Lo Bu,
yes,
in this matchup of teams, to see whose team is the better team.
Yeah. And as the fight goes on, I will admit, Cloud will most likely be taken out.
Yeah.
He has great strength and speed, but he has very little durability.
Yeah, and Lo Bu, he can take anything and shrug it off.
Exactly.
Not only he would see that Cloud is slowing after a few blows that he got in, saying, this guy is not as durable as I am. Jackpot.
Exactly. And with that, he would go harder and push more and more. Eventually, Cloud would just kind of tire out and finally give away.
Yeah,
frankly.
Yeah, it would be sad to say that, but also let's not forget this guy, Sephiroth, on my side. He would be in the air. He would watch this fight between Lo Bu and Cloud, seeing that Cloud pretty much lost and Lo Bu went off to go after Igneo. Sephiroth
kind of would not be happy with that, really.
Yeah, he wouldn't be happy the fact that someone else took down Cloud, but he would admit, yes, this guy's my team member. I have to work with him.
But I still think he would actually go for a team kill and try to kill Lo Bu.
That, and also probably also finish Cloud off while Cloud's weak, laying there.
Exactly.
But here's where the team kill will come to a halt with Nobunaga.
Terrible.
The Demon King, Nobunaga Oda, he would see Sephiroth fly after Lo Bu.
Yeah.
With Sephiroth in the mindset, I'm going to take this guy and finish off Cloud at the same time with one shot. One shot's all I need. Nobunaga would put a halt to that. And pretty quickly, because even though Sephiroth is quick in his own right, but in the
he's on a whole new level. He's on a whole different level with speed. I mean,
yeah, because if you look through the Samurai Warrior games in the crossovers with the Orochi series, Nobunaga has proven he is ungodly with speed.
Yeah.
Hence why his enemies gave him the nickname the Demon King, hoping that would slander him and make him go, "Oh, how dare you!" But no, I like it. It fits.
It's kind of bad when you try to give someone a negative title and they just take it and just be happy with it.
Yeah, and that's also a little bit of a flaw with Nobunaga, but he realizes that flaw. Like, I'm ignorant.
Yeah.
Who cares? I know when I'm ignorant.
Yeah.
Okay. But back then, he would hold his glowing purple dark energy sword to Sephiroth after clashing with his blade, because Sephiroth at that time would try and do that swing they can
Yeah.
one-hit kill someone if they're not at the highest level.
Yeah.
But being blocked by the Demon King, Nobunaga turning to him and saying, "No, we do not kill team members no matter how much we despise them. Granted, I know you're pissed at him for weakening and defeating Cloud, which I heard was supposed to be your job. But frankly, this is a team-on-team fight. We need everyone on board. So get it through your head."
You know, And to be honest, at that point, as the Demon King is talking to Sephiroth and trying to calm him down, trying to reason with him, I personally see my teammate, Jin. He is a character from a webcomic called God of High School.
Yeah.
And basically, he is the embodiment and kind of reincarnation of the Chinese Monkey King.
Yeah, Wukong.
Basically, in the series, he became the supreme god of gods. He is like the top dog of everything and everyone.
Yep.
And with that, seeing that the King and Sephiroth are trying to reason and trying to bicker at each other, I see Jin kind of summoning, what's the staff name? What's the pole?
I know it's the pole that Wukong always used.
Yeah.
From
one that can expand and grow and...
Yeah, and the one that Goku also uses too, the power pole.
Yeah. It's basically kind of like the same thing of Mjolnir. It can only be wielded by certain people.
Hmm.
And with that, I can see Jin kind of going into the Supreme God mode and summoning that pole and kind of just... I'm seeing a home run back them out of the place.
Oh, smack both Sephiroth and Nobunaga?
Because they're both easy targets, distracted by each other, and seeing that literally this character Jin has really batted Satan, the king of the underworld, into the sun multiple times with ease from the earth.
Yeah, I can see that he gets one lucky blow on both of them. They go flying. But I kind of picture out of the both of them, Nobunaga would be the first to gain his footing back.
Yeah. And frankly, with that, they would both kind of target Jin right then and there.
Yeah, Sephiroth would get his flight back in the coordination. They look at each other and nod, and they would both target Jin.
Yeah. And see, as I see, Jin would have someone backing him up.
Oh yeah, because at the point it would be a 2-on-1.
Exactly. And I actually see, it would be Roy Mustang from Optimus Brotherhood.
Oh god. Oh yeah, you were talking about it was the full power Mustang too.
Yeah,
the Mustang that was full in rage of his friend.
If you don't have...
yeah, spoiler alert. This is the full power Mustang who's up in rage because of the deaths of his friends.
And he really burnt a homunculus called Envy to ash itself. The homunculus has a great power to regenerate over time and can pretty much instantly regenerate. Roy Mustang countered that with pure flame. He actually burned Envy to a crisp.
Yeah, and he did the same thing to Lust, but he made Lust much longer because he wanted to enjoy seeing her in pain. When with Envy, it was just straight up, I'm gonna burn you to a crisp right now. Boom.
And exactly. And seeing that Jin has the ability to manipulate some amount of flame with his holy armor, his black armor, and actually, as Roy Mustang would back Jin up with creating a basically supernova on either the Demon King or Sephiroth, Yin can easily be manipulated and casted to either one as well.
Yeah,
And if he really needs, if he really needs to, he can actually take energy from that flame and heal himself.
Yeah, and as everyone else is going at it, my Samus will be going after your chief, your Samus will be going after my chief, and the four of them would just be fighting in the background, while all these other big name guys besides them are going at it.
Yeah, I mean, personally, I just so we don't spend like 5 or 6 hours talking about the battle, which I'm pretty sure can easily be done.
Yeah.
We're just going to go ahead with the kill count. Is that okay with you, Brian?
Sure.
Okay. Now, as I already said, Cloud would be probably the first one to go on my side.
Yeah.
Seeing that Blue would instantly like to challenge him, since they're both pretty much master swordsmen in the world.
Yeah.
But seeing that Cloud has a limited durability, and the other guy just took down a dragon with relatively ease if you really get down to it, and he's wearing the whiskers of that dragon as a trophy and a signature of strength and respect.
Yeah, and hence why also in Final Fantasy VIII he has a little bit more respect for that dragon in his armor as well.
Exactly. Now, that would be the first one to go, in my opinion, that would go.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what about you?
For me, I think the first one to go on my team would have to be Wolf from Star Fox, because of the fact that Link is more skilled than him in combat.
Yeah.
Link's been able to go hand in hand with people like Wolf before. So Wolf would be the first on my team to go.
Okay. Now, the second one I see is actually Vision from the Marvel's Avengers.
Yeah. Who from my team do you think would have been the one to take him out?
Actually, I honestly see the Armored Titan.
Oh. Yeah.
Because Vision may have adamantium and vibranium body, but it does have its limits, and seeing the Armored Titan can pretty much knock anything down with relative ease, because as soon as you get momentum, it's basically the same effect as Juggernaut. You can't stop unless you have something pretty damn sturdy.
Oh, it's more.
And Vision just isn't.
It's more than the Juggernaut. He went through a closing gate at full speed at the cost of some bits of his arm or skin from under his arms and his feet to get that speed. And he didn't even flinch.
Exactly. And to be honest, Vision is not that durable. I mean, yeah, he can phase in and out, but as soon as he gets caught, he's done for. No matter how much you think, he is pretty much done. All you need to do is just kind of split him in half, and he's gone.
Yeah, that would be the first thing Armor would do. He would come at him at full speed, grab him before he can even have time to phase, and just knee him, spine first, splitting him in two.
Exactly. And I don't care who you are, if you're getting your spine broken, a Bane move, if you would, by the Armor Titan, you're gone. There's no surviving that.
Yeah. Unless you're another Titan, like say the female and Aaron Titan, they can take it and survive, but still that's a
hefty blow.
Yeah. That and the fact that he's armored from head to toe. Alright.
Yeah.
The second person from my team I see being taken out would have to be Armada Reeljack. Being taken out by Bumblebee.
I can see that. Bumblebee is a quick, pretty agile boss, but he also is a very good strategist, and he knows where to hit. He knows how to fight people.
Yeah.
Even though Wheeljack was his friend, during that time, he kind of turned, and sad to say, Bumblebee would not hold back, even though he's a friend.
Yeah, and the fact that Armada Wheeljack had the big strong friendship with every Autobot besides Hot Rod, who were the best tag team before the incident. Armada Wheeljack just got easily corrupted, and from then on he went on a grudge streak against every Autobot, but mainly Hotshot.
Yeah.
But I can see Bumblebee taking into account that Armada Wheeljack also still dealing with the pain from that damage he had on his chest.
Yeah.
Because I remember in Armada, when he was introduced, he was still dealing with the pain from that scratch. So Bumblebee would take that into account of, like, I think I found his weak point.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry, Wheeljack, but you just can't beat that Scout bot.
Yeah, no matter how devoted you are to the Decepticon cause of this version of Wheeljack is, Bumblebee can outspeed him.
Exactly, and frankly, Bumblebee has really taken down the leader of the Decepticons in multiple instances. I'm pretty sure he's done it a few times in various comics and the cartoon Transformers Prime.
Yeah, and also he took down in Prime, not Prime, Transformers Robots in Disguise, he took down the quote-unquote, I'm the new leader in Steel Jaw.
Exactly. I mean, Bumblebee is just one tough bot. He doesn't give up.
Mm-hmm. Who will be next on your kill count for your side?
I'm saying Link.
Link? Oh. Okay.
One, because, if I'm correct, Alucard would still be there, but he'll just kind of get away from the Igneel, because, I'm sorry, Alucard, you're just no match for Igneel. I mean,
oh, yeah, that's...
You may be the Lord Vampire, but Igneel is really the king of all fire dragons in his world.
Yeah. Yeah, Alucard would... I picture Alucard, he's still in this fight, realizing, I bit off more than I could chew with this guy. Oh, look!
Exactly, and
there's
seeing that Link would still be somewhat wounded.
Yeah, after the fight with Wolf.
The battle with Wolf. Wolf.
Yeah.
So guess what? Let's ask him. And seeing that it's an easy target and he can use Link's Life Force to somewhat regain some power, he would go for that in a heartbeat.
Oh, hell yeah, he would.
And to be honest, Link does not defend against vampiric powers. He just doesn't.
Yeah. Like in Ocarina of Time with those zombies. Those zombies of the Master said when they latch on you, they take some of your health bar away.
Exactly. I mean, it's the same thing. Link is good with distance and medium combat, not very shorts. It's just how it is. So, I gotta say, Link would be taken down by Alucard.
For me, the next person would have to be... Cell.
Okay. Who would be taking him down?
And the one from your side that would take him down would probably be One Punch. No, not One Punch. Minato.
Yeah, I can see that. See, he also has great durability and pretty good amount of power.
Yeah, he's got the cells of Vegeta, of Frieza, Krillin, everyone from the Z virus.
But him, really.
Yeah, and this is the perfect formed version of Cell on my team. This is him where he was like, "You fought him. dead. I'm not. I'm right here.
Exactly. And the Mantle I have is the fourth Hokage that has been regenerated or resurrected by Orochimaru. So he is the undead version. Now with that Minato has amazing amounts of regenerative capabilities and pretty much unlimited amount of power.
Yeah, also the fact that he has half of the nine-tailed fox in him.
Chakra in him. I mean, it's...
Which, I have to admit, his stage mode was awesome.
Well, if only I can add that.
I loved Manito's sage form. That was awesome. And the fact that he even helped his son in the 4th Great Shibuya War in that form with only one arm, too.
He's just all around badass.
He's a good dad. But yeah,
No.
he would use his full power against Cell. Cell at this point would have probably had like a quick duel with Goku before Goku went off to fight someone else on my team. Just to see, oh, are you going to give up again, or are you going to be a man?
Exactly.
And while he's still distracted, Minato would get the upper hand at that, because one, Cell's distracted, because he's like, oh, Goku quit again.
Yeah. And to be honest, what I personally see is Goku, Natsu, and Roy Mustang kind of combine their abilities together. Natsu doing the Fire Dragon Roar, seeing that is pretty much his most kind of Thunder Fire Dragon Roar. And as Roy sees that, he would instantly bump up the fire aspect to at least 1,000-fold with his fire alchemy. And as Goku sees that, he would be able to contain that energy and kind of make it into a fusion spirit ball, I guess you can say it as. Because Goku was able to harness and kind of control outside energy, which as you see, spoiler, in the Battle of Gods with Beerus as they first fight.
Oh, yeah.
Because Beerus himself said he should not have survived that planetary blast. He must have absorbed some of that energy and kind of used it to heal himself. Now, with that aspect, as they would kind of... Minato would tell him to fire it somewhere. Now, see, Minato has the ability of the yellow flash, which basically he can tag a jutsu line on someone and instantly teleport them into anything. Whereas the other spot has a jutsu line with the same letters or same code, pretty much.
Yeah, he has written on tags on each of his kunais that he has on person.
And as Cell and Minato would be fighting, I would bet that amount of money that he would tag that jutsu onto Cell somewhere on his body as he lands blows.
Yeah.
And with that, as they would be charging up the giant's death ball, as I would call it, Minato would throw a kunai towards that and instantly teleport Cell in front of them as they fired it.
Yep, and that would be his downfall, because even though the Cell has regenerative capabilities of his own, a big blast like that will fry everything, even the brain that has that chip in his head to self-regenerate himself.
Exactly. There would be literally nothing left but dust. Not even that. It's just... It would literally be nothing.
Yeah, there will be...
He himself would... It would just be gone.
Yeah, so... Hey, your turn?
I mean, that's how I see it.
Yeah, your turn on who on your team dies next.
I will say Gladiator Hulk.
Right? Interesting.
Okay. Now, the reason behind that is, yes, the Hulk is supposed to be the strongest one there is. But the only reason that is because he runs on adrenaline, correct?
Yes.
The rage factor. But with that, so much adrenaline can damage you. It will really eventually elate your brain and kind of make you into putty.
Yeah.
The only reason the generator factor helps keep him alive as he gets angrier. That is the only reason. Eventually, as that regeneration factor cuts and reaches its max, he just becomes like he just becomes superhuman. Just as it. He just has superhuman strength, not mad, growth-breaking strength. Now, I see your armor titan going against Hulk and making him reach that limit. And as that limit hits, Hulk wouldn't stand a chance. He really wouldn't.
So that's 2 deaths for Armor Titan's
really,
belt.
Yeah, Armor Titan would just pretty much crush him into goo.
Yeah, even though that it's said Hulk gets stronger and stronger and stronger the more mad he gets, but I do see your point. It is also eating away at himself. If he gets too angry, he'll get exhausted. He'll lose focus. And in some cases, he would turn back to Banner, but this is Gladiator Hulk, so he would
still remain in Hulk form.
Yeah,
he would just lose all his strength.
Yeah, all Armor Titan would have to do after he got Hulk to that point is either A, one stomp of his foot, or squeezing him to death in his hand. Or just going sandwich.
I'm sorry, Hulk. You're outmatched this class. You are.
Yep, 2 wins, Armor Titan. Okay. For me, for the next person to die, I would have to sadly say it'd have to be my Armor Titan.
Okay, now against who?
The Fairy Tale Master.
Makarov. Okay.
Yep.
Why do you think that?
Because this fight would have been going on for a long time, so Armor Titan would have a lot of dents on him. Possibly even some chips of his armored skin missing.
Yeah.
And he just got through beating up Vision, killing Vision, and he just now got through a beating from Hulk, getting him to the point where he can't kill Hulk. So there would be some exhaustion in Armor Titan, because he would be letting out a lot of steam, because he can't keep that steam in his body for too long, as seen after he rammed through the frickin' stone gate. He automatically opened his mouth for the steam to come out. So what I see is Makarov gets to the size of a giant, to be the same size as Armor Titan, since this is a gnome, basically. He sees that Armor Titan is exhausted. He throws everything not everything, but everything he could to get Armor Titan to the point where he has to let out the steam.
Yeah.
As Armor Titan tries to do that, I picture Makarov closes his mouth, like forcefully closing it.
Yeah.
Letting the steam build up and Armor Titan to the point where internal combustion. He would self-implode on himself.
Exactly. He would basically blow up from the inside out, which is not a fun way to go. Oh boy.
Yeah.
And
so
I can honestly.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry,
I'm sorry. It's fine. I can honestly see that happen since Makarov, in the story of Fairy Tale. I'm sorry. Yet another. You know what? We should have just said spoiler alert and fun the entire video.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry about this subscribers, but just please bear with us. We do
Yes.
apologize.
Yeah, we really do apologize.
Me personally, I hate spoiling things, but
When it's something like this, it's hard not to.
It's bound to happen.
Yeah.
Anyway, as I was gonna say, Makarov has gone against a basically Doom Dragon Acnologia, which is basically the first true Dragon Slayer of the fairy tale world.
Yeah, I saw the clip of that fight online. I saw that, and I was even impressed with this little guy.
I mean, this guy was no more than about 3'5", but then he became a size of a dragon, not a wimpy little, half 2 or 3 story size dragon. No, I'm talking about a mountain comparison size dragon. The dragon that can literally just use you as a simple toothpick if he really wanted to. He blew off an island with a single breath attack, not even his real breath attack. It's devastating. Yet Makarov, a man that is really, I guess, I'm not sure about this, age 65 plus.
Yeah, in the clip I saw that fight, he didn't even look like that.
Exactly. This guy, he was little, but then he became Hulk. He basically became Arnold Schwarzenegger of fairy tale. I mean, he looks like he should be on steroids 24/7 and still be fine.
Oh, yeah.
And he held back the dragon as the guild was trying to escape. He took a shoulder bite. Really, the dragon slammed onto his shoulder and almost ripped it apart. Taking a bite from literally what's called the Doom Dragon of the world. The guy gets respect for that.
Yeah.
He really does.
Yeah, and also, yeah, he would, like we disagreed, he would do that to Armor Titan. He would force close his mouth, let him implode on himself. Because all that steam's got to be building up, and something's got to be burning in there, waiting to just go. Too much, boom!
Yeah, pretty much.
Yep.
Ugh.
Your turn.
Okay. Fudge nuggets. I see Cyborg, my Cyborg.
Alright. By who?
Your, what, Soundwave?
Oh, okay. Yeah, Soundwave.
Because, yes, Cyborg is a master of technology, and he's very adaptive. Soundwave is literally the second in command of Megatron, the holder of all information and strategies. He is the strategist of Transformers series, if you really get down to it.
Yes, he is.
He plans so far ahead that people are just, even Megatron can be surprised by how far he plans ahead and how simply it works. It's astonishing, really. But frankly, Soundwave would eventually break down Cyborg's barriers and kind of just permanently shut him down.
Yeah.
Even though the only reason Cyborg's actually alive is because his body is pretty much basically a life support.
Yes, that's right.
As soon as that turns off, Cyborg's gone.
Yeah.
He's gone.
Yeah, and we had discussed that Soundwave and Cyborg would stay back at the bases, analyzing everyone on the field, then trying to come up with strategies for everyone. It's like, this is who you should go after, and this is who you should look out for.
And try to hold back if you need to. Make sure you see this and this if you notice. Run. They're basically like the strategists of each team. There's one that basically tells people what to do and what not to do.
And then we have Soundwave, who's just an abundance of information of strategies.
And kid you not, in the Transformers series, Soundwave has had the capability of making space bridges or ground bridges at will.
Yes, in Transformers Prime.
Exactly. Now, seeing that, I'm not sure this is the version you're talking about.
No, this is it's more of the robots in the skies. We haven't seen that Soundwave yet, but we have the figure of what he looks like.
Oh, that.
And I still think he has the capabilities of making space bridges on his own.
Yes, he does. And seeing with that, as soon as he shuts down Cyborg, he'll just send him off. Like, he's gone. Like, he'll be no longer in the Fox dimension.
Yes.
He'll just...
Yeah.
He'll just...
It'll be sad to see that happen to Cyborg, but...
But it's honestly how it would turn out.
Yeah. Okay. The next time oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I just want to say we are about to hit the hour mark. And I'm just saying, I'm pretty sure we took enough of the guys' time, and I actually want to do like a different part series. Like this would be the conclusion of part 1.
All right. Yeah. So yeah. So we'll end it here. We'll pick it up next time.
Yeah. I mean, frankly, this has been an honor talking about this. This is actually a pretty great topic.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll be doing a part 2. We don't know when yet, but we'll
be discussing what's going on and what would happen, and frankly, we'll be more prepared next time.
Yes.
And future, when you watch this, please be warned. The next part will have more spoilers.
Yes.
Be warned.
Yes, and
Also, do subscribe like the video, subscribe to this great person. I mean, this guy right here knows pretty much everything I can ever know about Transformers and comics alone. He is a great person, great with audience, and he is very, very well knowledgeable. And plus, he's just a great guy in general.
Yeah.
Seriously, please subscribe to him. He needs it.
Yeah. Thanks, man. Yeah.
Speaking from the heart.
Yep. Thank you. So yeah, there will be a part 2. I'll even let you guys know in part 2 before we even start the discussion. Yep, there are going to be spoilers.
Okay.
So, and as always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Share it to your friends and family. And please have a wonderful and awesome day. And I'll see you all in my next video.
Shadowfax AM. Have fun. Stay cool. And always kick butt.
Yeah. Good night. Thank you all, and goodbye.
See you.